After announcing plans to air a live execution earlier this week, China's state-run CCTV decided to scrap it at the last minute, but still chose to air the events leading up to the execution. Drug lord Na Cam and 3 accomplices were sentenced to death after they were convicted of killing 13 sailors on the Mekong River in Thailand in 2011. Despite skipping the actual execution, CNN and KMGH note China's government went through a lot of effort to put on the CCTV special, keeping the cameras on the prisoners until right before their final moments alive.
Think Big Brother on death row. The 2-hour television special was paid for by the Chinese government.
Their arms were bound and then they were placed into court vans. This is the first time China has publicly paraded condemned criminals in years.
Executions are common in China, but this specific execution attracted more attention because the suspects killed Chinese sailors abroad. China has many citizens who work out of the country. The Wall Street Journal adds that in a nation working to better itself, events like this remind people of what many call China's troubled past. The live coverage of the men preparing to be executed, while extremely unusual, was a reminder of Chinese law in decades past when public executions were relatively commonplace. But it turns out many Chinese viewers actually wanted to tune in. ABC reports a poll asked whether people thought the live broadcast was right or wrong. Initially, the majority of people supported it, but as the program began, that balance shifted until the firm majority were against CCTV's decision. The head of BBC's Chinese service says he spoke to Chinese citizens who believe CCTV broke a promise to the public by not airing the actual execution.
And some people were disappointed that we didn't actually see them dying.
They thought there would be live coverage showing the live scene of the execution. So they even thought CCTV has cheated them.
CCTV did not say why it chose not to air the execution. China carries out around 4,000 executions every year. For Newsy, I'm Candice Avilés.